Wee yabba dabba doo. Hey folks, welcome to another uneventful episode of this podcast. This is the first but yet worst comedy podcast in Philadelphia. And it's your favorite podcast show that most people won't listen to. It's Saturday night here, that's right. Not evening, Saturday night. And I did get on stage one time this week. That was Tuesday night. I went to I rarely ever go to the same open mic 2 weeks in a row. I went to this place I went to last week, King's Corner. John C. Riley texted me and said, hey, I'm going tonight. I said, all right, I'll go. I haven't seen John C. Riley since my last open mic, about a month ago. So I went and I tried to do some deliveries that night. I was at the mall near my house, and I'm looking for a delivery up that way. And then these black Israelite guys were on the microphone. And they got a PA system, and they're yelling, oh, your family will leave you a house one day, but you don't even know how to take care of it, you don't know how to clean your house, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, ugh, they got these dirty pineapple mixed kids running around. I was like, I gotta get out of here. So I got to the open mic early. I was going to go to Qdoba to get some food at this mall, this really nice mall. I got to this mall near the open mic, and it was so peaceful and so quiet. And I was like, why can't my neighborhood be like this? Well, it was like 30 years ago. But anyways, Qdoba closed at 5, so I went to this open mic. I got there early. I tried to park in the back. I couldn't find parking. And this cunt comes out, and she's like, you can't park here. That's for residents in the apartment. I parked there like 5 or 10 times. I'm like, okay. So now I'm driving around looking for a parking spot. I'm freaking out, so I parked in front of someone's house. I'm like nervous someone's going to like crack my tire or something. So I can finally get inside there. I ordered 3 tacos. They got $4 tacos, and I got me a Diet Coke. And then I ate my food. The host said, you want to go up now? I said, well, I'm going to eat my food. I go up a little bit. He played some songs. John C. Riley came in. And we caught up and stuff and talked. And then I went up and did my act. And they listened to me. If you guys remember last week, I bombed. They didn't listen to me at all. This time they listened, except for 2 cunts that were talking. And, I put up a clip of it. You guys heard when I said, the Taco Tuesday, they gave me a little clap. But compared to last week, I did good. But I tried out some new stuff. I tried some riffing. Yeah, it was okay. But it was better than last week. So I had 3 or 4 people say, good job, you were great. I mean, I really wasn't that good. But for a place like that, yeah, I probably was kind of good. And then John C. Riley went up. He didn't go up for like an hour and a half because these guys were doing these long fucking sets, and of course they don't give you the light there, so he didn't go up to like around 10. So it was like an hour and a half later, and as soon as his set was done, I took a piss and said, sorry man, but I gotta go. And that was that. So that was Tuesday night. And then Friday night, last night, I went to the casino with the buffet guru. Pretty much I got there early. I got there 5:30ish for happy hour with the Chicky and Pete's. He ordered, both of us had a pizza and wings, and we ate I ate the whole thing. The buffet guy said, I'm just going to eat half for now. Then, of course, he ate his half later. And then he went to the bathroom. He was gone for almost 20, 30 minutes. He took a monster smash. I thought he left, or I thought he fell in the toilet. I was like, where is this guy? Did he leave? I mean, I was getting worried for a minute. He was in there for a while. So, yeah, the pizza was good. And the wings were, I like the buffalo sauce on the side, but no complaints. Pretty good. So we hung out in the sports book and watched the game, and I was so full, man. I was just like, I didn't feel like I was going to poop, but I was just like bloated. I was going to fall asleep, and I was like, all right, well, I did do some gambling before, after that. I forgot. So I spent, usually I try to spend more than $5. I haven't gambled or been to the casino in a couple of weeks. So I put about, I would say $3 in the slot machine, played the penny slots. I lost. And then I put a $10 bill in there like an idiot because I didn't have change for a 5. So I put a $10 bill in there, and of course I lost. I didn't even get the bonus spin. The buffet guy got the bonus spin, but he only got 20 spins, which is the least you can get. So no cigar. So once again, I lost like 13 or 14 bucks, but you know what? It's okay. I rarely gamble these days, and if I would have went to the fucking scratch-off machine, I would have spent 20. So there you go. So after we left, I left around 8. I was there for a couple hours. We watched the game. I was watching the games for a while. I decided to do some food deliveries last night, and I did 5 deliveries. That's right. I went straight to work, folks. I went straight to work. I didn't even feel like doing it, but I was like, I'm gonna make some money tonight. So I turned the app on and did a couple orders, and then I was really thirsty. I was like dehydrated, even though I had Diet Pepsi. and I wanted the cold water, so I was going to do some more, but I had to take a pee, and I was like, you know what, I'm about 5 to 7 minutes from my house, I'm going to just go home. And my last order was at 7-Eleven. I picked up this bag of drinks for this guy. I went to go put it on his porch, and the bag broke, and I was like, oops, and I just put the fucking drinks there, and I just ran away. I was like, what are you going to do? That's not my fault. So that was pretty much that. I did 5 deliveries last night. Monday night, I went to the gym. I got a Chipotle bowl, blah, blah, blah. I tried to do some deliveries, no cigar. Tuesday night, I think Tuesday, I actually tried to do some food deliveries. I probably did a couple. Wasn't really worth it that much. Thursday, I tried to go to the gym, but the gym was closed. I don't have the black card where you go to multiple gyms, so they were closed for something. So I did deliveries that night. I did a couple, and I got my Chipotle bowl. And as far as tonight goes, I did the most amount of deliveries that I've ever done. I did 12 deliveries. That's right. That's the most I've probably ever done. I don't know how much I made, but I made less than 100, obviously, but I did pretty good. I did some McDonald's orders. I did some Steve Princess steak orders. I had a Wingstop order. Freaking 7-Eleven. Some Chinese places. And I was just everywhere, folks. Mainly in my area, though, which is good. I didn't go to the ghetto. None of that stuff. And it went pretty smooth, you know. I had Panda Express. They wanted me to wait for a half an hour. Fuck that shit, you chink. I canceled the fucking order. And that's that. So you guys saw I put up a prank call show this this week. It was okay, typical, maybe a few chuckles in there. First one in about 2.5, 3 weeks. And then once again, I put up a short, the open mic, nothing great. And as far as next week goes, hopefully more awful stand-up shorts. So that's that. Once again, I'm at the Target parking lot. This is where it took me, the one where I usually go to, not near my house, the further one. And I don't know if I'm going to get something to eat. I mean, it's 11 o'clock right now. I should just go home if I was smart and save money. But I might stop at Wawa. I might just get a bag of chips. I'm not in the mood for like a big sandwich or anything. But I am in the mood for a Diet Coke or something. But I might just go straight home. We'll see. But anyways, that's that. I don't know if there's going to be any public freak-out commentary. I'll see if there's any good clips. And if not, we get to your least favorite segment. So you stay put there, you jackwads.
Alright, you dirty little perverts, let's get to the odd news. A man sues for $10 million after being shot while breaking into an Oregon business. Kenneth claims he was experiencing homelessness at the time of the incident. He was seeking shelter inside the business, so he admits he planned to steal an item from the shop. So this guy's suing for breaking into a business. I guess the only thing that's really breaking is his work ethic, because, oh boy, this isn't going good already. $10 million in gold bars and coins found sealed in a brick cellar under a former brewery. $10 million in gold bars inside of a brewery. I guess that's a Guinness way of. I guess that person was drinking their way to boy. It's not going good. Man who drank heavily and took steroids without working out He finished last in his bodybuilding debut. I see the guy on the left. Yeah, he's not that husky, this guy. He's in good shape though. But I guess he took steroids and he drank without working out. So I guess he was bulking up in the wrong way, but there's a joke there somewhere. 55 newborn turtles die along a Florida beach after nearby lights lured them away in the ocean water. The obvious joke I used to do is, they're coming out of their shell, but I used that like 100 times. Yeah, newborn turtles have died. Yeah, I guess they're upside down in heaven. No, over 200 gold Mozart statues stolen in organized theft all over the city in a month. Mozart statues that were stolen. I guess the person couldn't hear what they were doing. Mozart was deaf. Explain that one. Okay. A woman live streams herself vandalizing a World War II memorial before asking viewers to make her look fancy. She kind of looks like the guy from Scream. What's his name? Matthew Leonard in a wig. She's asking viewers why she was vandalizing. I guess she stole their hearts. something there. California dog is euthanized, even though the case to save it has reached the Supreme Court. I guess they tried to paw the dog, but they couldn't. Oh boy. Prince George movie theater employee goes viral after hand-drawing a Spider-Man poster. So I guess this kid has a future in the web. San Diego man pleads guilty to kicking protected sea lion in an attack. So the sea lion was trying to attack him, but was he telling the truth? The sea lion was trying to attack him, but was he the king of the sea? All right, enough of that. Tacoma police rescued 30 cats from an abandoned boat. So I guess they didn't need meow mix. Instead, they had oh boy. Look, it's not as easy as it looks. You try it. Escaped 8-foot python causes a fire at a Forest Middle School. An 8-foot python, brother. No, an 8-foot python. I guess they couldn't grip their heads around that. No. 13-year-old hit with assault charge for relentlessly pelting his ex-girlfriend with dodgeballs during 8th grade class. He sent him to the hospital. So yeah, he kept throwing dodgeballs at his ex-girlfriend. I guess he couldn't dodge the fact that she moved on with somebody else. Something there. $580 million overseas power cable rerouted to spare Dobie the house else beachside grave. Adult toy shuts down traffic in DC for nearly 2 hours. Let's see. I'm thinking of a dildo, but it could be something else. Let's see. Shut down traffic when adult toy. Oh, they want me to disable my ad blocker. No, I'm not. Continue to the site. It says traffic and adult toy. It was around 7 a.m. in Washington, D.C. Rush hour traffic was shut down for nearly 2 hours. Suspicious package. It says officials labeled a suspicious package. The item was labeled determined blue and black electronic sex pump, portable pump. Oh, okay, so it was a cock pump. A man approached the hired house standing near the end. Okay, so it was a cock pump. All right, we got the answer. So, cock pump shuts down traffic in DC for nearly 2 hours. I guess they were just bulging up for a way to. High school football player in Arkansas practices with a venomous snake in his helmet, not in his wiener hole. His actually helmet. A high school football player in Arkansas practices with a snake in his helmet, and I guess he was slithering away from protecting his head. Then, Shake Shack worker allegedly robbed his own store and then returned to work days later. This guy, he's the most reliable thief you can. High school football player. Okay, this U.S. hires over 2,000 video gamers as air traffic controllers. I guess they were practicing for their future the whole time. Wait. Oh, is there anything else? Indiana man charged with arson had to cut off his genitals and set them on fire. Oh, that guy had the balls to. That's the obvious joke. First ever Fat Marmot week is almost here. There's one more. Wait a minute. Reality star claims that Tupac took over her body when she died. Oh boy. I wish somebody shot her. There you go. That's not bad, actually. I might use that. California swimmer accused of killing a Muay guard with a water bottle. A water bottle, as we say here in Philly. Okay, there's one more news site to get to before we end this stupid podcast that hopefully no one's listening to. Shinto Shrine in downtown Tokyo announces cosplay ban. It says here Ford loses its title, the biggest dildo buyers, to this posh Yorkshire town. Dildo buyers? Well, I guess they were just dilling themselves for the biggest, the biggest flesh-eating screwworms feast on humans in Mexico. Human cases top 500. Screwworms? I guess they're not messing around. I don't know why they made me laugh. Harry Potter fans force regulation of 400 undersea cables. Let's see, is there anything else going on? Okay, that's it. Well, folks, that's the end of the show. I hope you enjoyed none of this. I will see you folks on the next one. You just listened to, and we're out of here. Go freak yourself, Cuffy.